Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. Let me quickly check if everything's working. Yep, it seems to be working. Welcome back. We're finding ourselves once again in Train Sim World 5. On the beautiful and highly iconic Groningen Zwolle route. Episode 6 of Timetable Tracktest on this beautiful Friday night. And once again, we are working. We're gonna be one step closer to the completion of one of our objectives, and that is to complete all the sprinter services for the custom Timetable Await 24. I'm saying that as the intercity here in the front is leaving. There we go. Always a beautiful sight when a train departs from the station. Bye. Alright, let's go in game. So what's new, basically? I have to confess I have been super busy with work recently, and I will be for the coming months. Work is insanely hectic. I'm sorry about that. But I did manage to find some time to work on this beautiful project, Await 24. Of course, my custom 24-hour timetable between Groningen and Zwolle, during which we're also going to be introducing a number of new services, a lot of shunting services, coupling, uncoupling services, and whatnot. So currently here we are on the official TSW5 timetable. Sorry. We'll be heading onward to the custom timetable in just a bit, because what's new compared to the previous episode of Timetable Tracktest, where we were spending all of our time inside of the TSW5 editor. So today, I'm happy to announce, last weekend I released version 030A, 030 Alpha. It might have some bugs. It has not been fully tested yet, but it contains about 50% of all the services, of all the sprinter services from Groningen to Zwolle. So you have to see it like this. There will be 4 batches of sprinter services from 12 o'clock at night to 11:59 p.m. basically, in order to ensure that there will be sprinter services going back and forth every half an hour. I will need to have 4 batches, and I've completed 2 of those, and I'm super happy about that. But I run into a lot of bugs along the way. I fucked up a lot of things. Some of the settings were off, and unfortunately that meant that the timetable simply refused to simulate, especially when it came to coupling and uncoupling services. It cost me a lot of time to get that running, but it works. I'm also trying to see how I can get everything working with the TSW6 PC editor, because although there is a mod manager, there's a dedicated mod manager, I have not been able to cook anything or distribute anything in there yet. Maybe I am overlooking something, or maybe the trainsim.cz, the Czech website's tools, will work with it. I don't know. I saw something today on the latest release that I have to download a DLL file specifically for Train Sim World 6. So it's a work in progress. I'm going to check that out. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to check that out right after we finish this stream. Having that said, the next thing to do for me is basically we're going to test a couple of services. We're going to do a full sprinter service from Zwolle to Groningen this time. We're going to run a couple of shunting services, and there's one I want to try in particular. That is where we drive the sprinter train from Meppel to Zwolle and couple it and then go to Groningen. So that is the sprinter service I definitely would like to try out. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do the sprinter service back to Groningen, because I'm kind of done of driving into the night. I kind of want to conduct a daytime service this time. We've been doing a lot of night services. And of course, we'll be testing a couple of shunting services. And yeah, that's pretty much for today. And then my next step will be to gather all the feedback and wrap up basically the second half of the Sprinter services, so version 0.30 can be properly released. And then the next step will be a quick one actually, because version 0.40 is just only consisting of night intercities. So there will be like 5 or 6 services that will only intercity services that will only drive, like will only depart at night in the middle of the night. So that shouldn't take that long. This was a big ass chunk of work. I think I've made over 80 or 90 services thus far with all the Sprinter ones, so it's maybe I'm over exaggerating, I don't know. Anyway, having that said, you guys are up to speed. Let's go to our timetable and get this show on the road. By the way, I'm sorry for the fans. My laptop is unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. I'm running it on a laptop, so here it is, timetable awake 24, and now when you go to the SNG, there's a butt ton of services starting from 12 o'clock even. You can even go now from one of the sidings near Zwolle to Zwolle itself. That's a shunting service. There's also, here is the one we're going to try out right now. We're going to drive this empty SNG unit to Zwolle in preparation for the morning rush hour. So we're actually going to drive this empty from one of the platforms near Meppel, one of the siding platforms, one of the siding tracks of Meppel all the way to Zwolle, and then couple it. There's a lot of services. It's not consistent yet because now it is every hour and a half that you'll see some services. The idea is that, you know, from every direction a service will depart every single half an hour. So here's another one going from Groningen to the other shunting service. It's pretty consistent, 1 hour and 14 minutes. There's another one. Drive this SNG unit. Yeah, this is for the afternoon coupling service for the rush hour. This just takes 1 second, a little bit of 1 minute earlier. Then we got a couple of these. We got a couple of shunting services to get rid of all the trains here. Zwolle, Groningen, Zwolle, Groningen. And there you go. These are all the services I have thus far. I am currently highly interested in this one, Meppel to Zwolle. So let's just do dynamic weather and let's get in there. Okay, so we're going to drive this empty SNG unit to Zwolle in preparation for the morning rush hour. There you go, cab light, ATB. I'm not going to work with the dead man right now. I'm not in the mood for that. Okay. High beam. There we go. Okay, let's go. Why is it not running? Up. There's no electricity for some reason. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Okay, I just knew it. Alright, forget about this service because we don't have any overhead wiring, so there's no electricity. How we're gonna do this stuff? Okay, so that is already hilarious. We're off to a great start, that is. But, yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that there was no electricity, no overhead wires, so that is, that sucks. So we can't do this particularly. So that's something I gotta fix. Alright, Then let me quickly try to do this. Go from siding 488 to zwolle and see if it works. Drive this SNG unit to the platform and prepare it for service. Yeah, this one has overhead wires, so... Well, that was hilarious that the very first service of today would actually have a bug that I didn't foresee. So basically, we cannot currently do that as it is right now because there's literally no overhead wire inside of Maple, which is pretty hilarious. So that's just something I gotta fix myself, I guess. Last night was the first time I actually drove the ICM free again, and the first time in like a month or 2 months. It was insane because I got so used to the SNG because I've been testing this kind of sprinter surfaces for so long, so many times, that I completely forgot how slow the ICM is when it comes to braking and all that stuff. Oh, there's a lot of people waiting here. That's great. Hello. Okay, continue. Now we gotta wait 3 minutes, so I'm just going to turn this thing off and turn off the cap light. Maybe I should turn the train lights on. How about that? Train lighting on. There we go. Alright, so I got 2 minutes for the service to start. It still says need to install but do not board. Then at least we can test out this service right now. Turn the lights on. There we go. ATB in. Circuit breaker, pencil rev raise. Just do normal high beam or dipped high beam. Normal high beam. Yeah, this is better. This is fine. It's not foggy at all. Just normal headlights. Alright. Everybody is waiting for the train. to open its doors. So in 4 minutes, Sprinter to Groningen, Meppel, Hoogveen, Bijlen, Assen, Haren en Europa Park. Oh, somebody is whistling? I've never heard that before. Or maybe it's a Zwolle only thing, I don't know. Hey, what's up? Nice earpods, bro. Anyway. So I just said I really didn't want to drive a night service. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Because why not? Okay. So this is the right side. Got 3 minutes left for departure. In like 3 minutes or 2 minutes, we're gonna drive off to Groningen. Basically, we're gonna call at every station in between. So Meppel, Hoogveen, Bijlen, Assen, Haren, Europa Park, and Groningen. So that was funny. The first service that we've tried so far literally couldn't run because there was no overhead wire in Meppel, so that was hilarious. So I need to remind myself after we finish up the service, I'm going to start some free roaming in Meppel to see which side actually does have an overhead wire so I can change that particular service. Because I was really looking forward to try that out, you know, to drive an empty train from Meppel to Groningen, or from Meppel to Zwolle, and then couple it and all that stuff. So first of all, we're just going to do a service. We just did a little shunting service, and then we're going to try another coupling service, and also an uncoupling service, because why not? Right, everything seems to be in order on the PIS. Let me get in. Let's just get ready. Okay, A to B is on. We got electricity. Everything's in order. Let's get on the way. If there's still some time left later, maybe I'll do another daytime service. I don't think it's gonna be the Sprinter service, but maybe an intercity service or whatever. Because recently I've been only driving into the night, and that's fine, but you know, it's not always what I want to do. I hope it's green. I don't know, I can't see anything. I only see a red light there. I mean, I do see the V sign is blinking, so it should be fine. Oh, it's green. Okay, okay. Everything's fine. All is well, guys. All is well. Uh, 22 kilometers to Meppel. In about 15 minutes, we're going to be arriving there. Let's bump it up to 60. And 100, alright. Alright. Still 100. I don't like this light, it's annoying. Better turn it off. Lower speed, just a little bit more. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright. There we go. Got a front camera. It's now at 97. It should be okay until we reach 130. And that's our cue, full speed ahead. Unfortunately, third rails still is not working probably. I tried it out earlier today, but I keep getting exception after exception after I try to start it up, and it just will not work. I probably have to reinstall it, but I haven't had the time to look into that yet. So please forgive me, there's no little, map up there on the top right showing us the exact location of the train. That's mainly because third rails is not working right now, so I will look into it hopefully for the next stream, before the next stream. So that maybe, just maybe, we get it working next time around we play this game. There we go, now I can see more. Damn! That light is bright. I mean, yeah, okay, I got my high beams on, of course. It doesn't really... normal headlights. There you go. And a little bit more traction because we're losing speed. Okay, so we're not actually seeing this right now. More minutes, 17 kilometers. trains add a lot of speed for some reason to get up to when it's going on. I mean, the floor is even, and the parking brake is all the way at 9.1, so it's not pressing down on me. I don't know. Turn it down just a little bit. Let's see if there's any trains nearby. Like it. Let's check out Meppel. Is there any train there? Platform 2. Not necessarily. Okay. I mean, most of the trains will probably be around Assen because we have multiple intercity services there as well. Only the Sprinter services are going further than Assen at this moment, or Meppel, so... Even though I have added about 160 services in total right now for the entire map, the map still feels super empty, so I'm glad, because I still have a lot more services to add, actually. At least 2 intercity services, another intercity service, the intercity direct to Zwolle. Of course, AI traffic around Zwolle and Groningen, but that doesn't matter because that would just be driving in and out of portals. So that will be fine. Okay, turn it down just a little bit, 53% maybe. 10 kilometers. I quickly gotta grab my notebook to write some things down that we need to do later. Otherwise I'm gonna forget. It's best to use a notebook right now and write it down. So otherwise we're not doing all the things that I... Oh! Completely missed that sign. That was some weird shit. And now 120. Okay, that was the worst time to actually grab my notebook. Just a little bit more traction, I guess. Traction is at 69%. Nice. Double nice. 5.6 kilometers left to Meppel. Okay, I wrote a few things down that we'll be doing tonight. I'm reading the text of my wine bottle. It's in German. I didn't know it was in German. I can actually read German, but I'm not even going to attempt it because I haven't properly spoken it in like 10 years. So I'm absolutely gonna butcher it with my accent. Let me see. 3.4 kilometers. We should be on the lookout now for any speeding signs, or any speed changes. So we're going to be arriving at Meppel platform 3, and then we're heading onward to Hoofdveen. I think the next traffic light will be orange. Should probably turn down the traction already a little bit to save some electricity. Yeah, there we go. What does it say? 80. Yep. 80 kilometers. It is. Oh. And there's Meppel already. Holy shit, that's fast. I'm 2 minutes early. Okay, we're gonna slow down to 40. Please do, because otherwise I'm gonna shoot past the platform. I probably want to be at about 30 kilometers. There you go. A lot of people out at this hour, actually. Some of them are wearing shorts. It's November, bro. Yeah, I'm overshooting it. God damn it. Oh well. One minute early. That's interesting. I am so afraid to stand up. Okay, I can't stand up. Oh my god. Because if you've remembered Timetable Tracktest episode 4, you probably knew what happened after coupling the services and all that stuff. Oh my god, that was so scary. I was like stuck inside the roof. I couldn't go anywhere. So, Groningen, Hoofdveen, Bijlen, Assenharen. So this seems to be working. The next train is a sprinter to Zwolle. That's correct. And let's have a look. What does it say here? Here nothing, because the first train will not depart until like 5 o'clock. And you should... Can I clean up this mess? Can't do that, bro. Okay, 13 seconds, then we can unlock the doors. Okay. Okay, so at least the service is standing there. That's good. This is the one we were trying out just now, but unfortunately there's no overhead wires on that platform, so I had to move it like one more to the right, apparently. After we finish this service, we'll go to Maple and we'll actually walk around and have a look. Because then probably I should like change it to one, basically one siding to the right, and then we should be good. And there we go. Permission to go full throttle. We have 10 minutes until Hoogveen. Platform 1. We're gonna arrive at 12:51 a.m. And having said that, it's almost time. Have I actually rolled my multi cards this hour? I don't know. If so, I'm screwed because we have a new roll reset in 4 minutes. So I'm literally gonna be a highly irresponsible train driver later. I'm gonna play my phone while I'm driving a train. Yes, you heard me right. I'm doing something you shouldn't absolutely do, and that's play phone and drive. No, but seriously, don't do that shit. What the fuck? Is it snowing? It's snowing! I was like, what is that? What is like that stuff on the window? It's snow. Wow. Alright. That's interesting, though. Well, that's something I haven't seen in such a long time, snow. I'm really serious. I mean, it rarely snows here, so... Oh well. Let's just go full throttle a little bit because it's going so slow. me turn the wipers on then. Oh. Is this snow? Are you actually starting to see the snow? That's cool. I mean, it's not that much it's falling there, right? Well, it's at least getting a whole lot brighter out there because of the snow. That's really cool. .6. Yeah, a little bit of throttle. Should be fine. I'm back. What did I miss? 5.8 kilometers. We're still good. So I remember Hogeveen has such a short breakaway, so whoa! Holy shit! That's fast. I didn't know we were literally going to drive through the snow. That's insane. So it's 2.3 kilometers, so I should probably, I think the next traffic light's gonna tell us to stop. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. That happened in such a short time. Yeah, there we go. There it is. And it's directly going to 40, I think. Yeah. only 1 kilometer to fully brake. Are you kidding me? That's impossible. How could one do that? Well, let's just ensure it's at 30 kilometers per hour. Oh my god, there's the station already, bro. Can I master this? Can I nail this? I just hope so. Okay, around 30 kilometers, it should do it. And I'm literally another minute too early. There's a lot of snow in Hogeveen. It's only been snowing for 10 minutes. Yeah, nailed it, nailed it. All right. We gotta wait. We gotta wait because that's what we're good at. Ah, that's the wrong one. Whoops. I accidentally opened both doors. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I got... Alright then. This time I'll just do it like this because I accidentally have both doors open. Green. I mean, officially, I don't even have clearance to leave yet. It's still... Oh, it's green. Okay. There we go. What a suspenseful cliffhanger that was. Because officially, this light wasn't even green yet, so I didn't even have clearance to leave. Okay, the next stop to Bijlen is luckily not that far away. 13 kilometers, around 7 minutes. So at 1 a.m. we should be there. Probably change the light over to this. There you go, this is better. Otherwise it's too bright. I'm waking up these poor people. I can already see me driving past from kilometers away. Huh? Oh. I don't know what the hell's going on. 40 kilometers for what? Is there a train nearby or something? There's nothing nearby, right? Ah, there we go. I thought so. I thought like it shouldn't take too long because otherwise how can we do this in an hour and 15 minutes? It's better. Getting close now to Byland as well. think probably didn't. Oh, there we have a train, another sprinter. So those are working, in fact. That one's on the way to Zwolle. And for sure the next light will be an orange sign, orange light, prepare to stop sign. Yeah, there we go. 60 kilometers. We are already late. I think that was because we had to drive 40 kilometers somewhere down the road, so we're gonna have a small delay. That's fine. I mean, the previous couple of the previous 2 stops in Hoogeveen and in Meppel, we were actually way too early. And there is Pijlen. Oh, alright, people are actually getting on and off the train here. So, we are about a minute and a half too late. That was fine. Next stop, Assen, apparently in 7 minutes. I'm gonna put full speed ahead on 100% because I really want to make up for the lost time we got somewhere between Hoogeveen and Meppel, or Hoogeveen and Pijlen, I'm not sure where it was. So I want to make sure that we can actually make up for some lost time. Okay, we can turn the wipers off now. It's no longer snowing anymore. See if there's any trains nearby. Probably not. Also not platform 1, platform 2, nothing. Platform 2. Right, doesn't seem like there's anything particularly driving around Assen at this hour. Like I said, once I finish the last 2 batches of sprinter services, then there should be sprinters going back and forth every 30 minutes, so the track should be a lot more occupied. And of course, keep in mind the official intercity services have not been added yet, only like some additional services, so Groningen-Assen and Groningen-Meppel, so like the main intercity services to the west of the country, they haven't even been added yet. That will still be added in the future. I think we're going to be still experiencing some delays. 7 kilometers in 3 minutes sounds highly ambitious. Not sure if we can get that running. I'm not sure if we can be running that quick, but I do think maybe we'll probably end this service with like a minute delay or so. That should be fine. Okay, 4 more kilometers. In a couple of minutes, we're going to arrive at Assen platform 3. Go. What is our speed? It's going to be, what is it? 80. is probably going to be our call to slow down to 40. Yeah, 40. Because the station is there at 40 kilometers. Here we are, awesome. We are a little over a minute too late, which is to be expected. That's okay. And considering my slow braking right now, it's probably going to be 2 minutes delay. Oh well. Yeah, I remember loading, unloading in Ussen's going to take like a minute and a half, so we are definitely a minute and a half late. That's okay. 2 more stops to go, Haren and Europa Park, and then we're going to arrive at the final destination, Groningen, in approximately 20 minutes or so. 20 to 22 minutes. Let's check. So the next intercity to Groningen is going to leave at 1:35. The next sprinter to train is a sprinter to Zwolle 2:18. And then 4:47 the first intercity to Meppel. I'll have to unlock doors, that was too early. There we go. Okay, 140, let's go. nearing, should probably, I just wanted to say we're nearing our speed, but not at all. I'll just go full throttle. In another desperate attempt to get rid of, oh my god, 8 minutes for 19 kilometers, I don't think that's gonna happen. So don't worry guys, we'll also play like a daytime surface later on. That's going to be an ICM free service, and maybe we'll just drive another train to Assen or something. But because I realize I've been playing a lot of nighttime services recently, and there's no, there's not a lot to see if you put it like this. So after this service, after we arrive in Groningen, we're going to free roam in Meppel to have a look at what's going on with the shunting service. I think I probably should have moved it like one track to the right in order for it to have overhead wires and thus electricity. It's probably what went wrong. Then we're going to do a couple of couple and uncouple services, and I am just kind of curious to see whether or not I could fix this or not. So I'm just gonna try. I'm probably going to do an uncoupling service in Groningen, and then I'm just gonna teleport myself to Europa Park and take control of the train, go to Groningen and uncouple, and see how that works. And also we're gonna do a couple of coupling things, and then we're probably going to close off this stream by driving one more daytime ICM free service. So I'd say for at least the next hour or so you should be golden. That's my thought, I guess. So I'd say for at least the next hour or so you should be golden. Yeah. I love the ultra low latency, man. Oh my god, I can almost, the moment I talk I can hear it back on the stream. Which is also nice because then basically there's no delay. So it's almost as live as can be. Still reading the label on my... Whoa, what was that? I missed it. God damn it, what was that? Is that a Sprinter? Oh, that's Intercity Groningen-Assen. Okay. Interestingly. I missed that one. It sucks. 10 more kilometers. Every time when I'm the slightest bit distracted, something happens. Like trains are driving past, or the speed limit changes, or I don't know. Well, That's fine. Oh, where it's starting to snow again. Set it to interval. A bit more throttle, we're losing speed. Now that I see 3 tracks next to one another, that means we are really getting close to having 3.2 kilometers, so okay. There should be another light real soon, and then it should prompt us to slow down. Because otherwise I'm going to shoot past the station with 140 kilometers an hour. There we go, 130. So the funny part is the ATB will only go to 130. And it will still say, you know, keep on going, keep on going. So it's literally... See, there's the S. So slow down. That's just really a flaw of the ATB. I'm not sure if this is also happening in real life and the train driver just has to fix it by himself. But the traffic light should be orange now, or at least go back to 80. Because if you go to Haren the other way around, it will at least tell you to go 60 kilometers an hour. So let's just go 60 then. Because there's the station right there. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, slow brakes. We've actually probably, hopefully, oh, we're going way too fast. Okay, so I think like a minute late now or something, minute and a half. I think we shaved off like 30 seconds or so. Yeah, I think so. I think now instead of like 2 minutes delay, we're probably at a minute and a half. We shaved off like a good 30 seconds. That's great. Okay, let's get ready again. There we go. to get up to speed real quick. So let's go full throttle here. We can go 130, right? Yeah, okay. Is that an orange sign? Are we that close already? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not. It's not my sign. It's a different one. I thought so. I thought it was at least like one more traffic light before we're asked to slow down. This is 80. Slow down to 60. And then eventually when we arrive we have to slow down to 40. Like right here. And the last stop is, of course, 2 minutes away from here. That is Groningen. And congrats, guys. We've actually successfully completed another sprinter service from Zwolle to Groningen. I think it took us about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So, it's pretty good. And then we're going to the next task at hand. Even at 7% throttle, it's still going so fast. Oh my god. And 4% throttle then. Still going to 38. Alright, light's yellow, that means we can enter. It just means prepare to stop, so... There's another sprinter. Oh, I'm overspeeding, sorry. And that's all, folks. What a way to end this fucking thing. Oh my god. There we go. Where's the train? There it is. So, the bug is still there. I have no idea if this is an issue with me or with the game or something. I don't know. There you go. Unload passengers. Lock doors. There we go! Yay! We made it! And we didn't get any fucking points! Because I lost control. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing this because of the points. So... apparently this is still a thing, and I really think that this is an issue with the game. Because I don't know how a simple timetable mod could actually do this kind of bullshit. So I really think this is some kind of issue with the game. Hopefully it's fixed with TSW6 when I eventually get around to playing this in TSW6. Let's go return to the timetable. So with this completed, let's go to on foot and we go to Meppel. And I'm kind of dying to see what the train is. Okay. Where's that train? It's not here. Oh yeah, of course it's not there because it leaves at 5 a.m. What? Sorry. It leaves at 5:30 a.m. So of course I just remember. Map will, let's just go there at 4 o'clock. Another train should be there. There it is. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, I already see what's going on. So yes, I put this train on a track that doesn't have an overhead wire. I should have put it here. I should have put it at least one to the left, so then it should be able to go. So if I just walk here. How is this? Oh, I just put it here because it was like easier or whatnot. I don't know. I thought like because this was terminating section, maybe I could do it like that. But I just have to put it here because this is platform 3. This is platform 3. This is platform 2. This is platform 1. 1, 2, 3. So these two are not in use. Okay. All right. So that's the whole reason it did not work. Okay, I understand. Let's try a couple and an uncoupled service. Wait, 24, SNG, and we're gonna try... okay, so uncouple both SNG units from each other. Let's try that. Okay, so I did actually make separate services for that. Where is it? Press. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Huh? How come? Is uncoupling broken in this game? What the fuck just happened? Let me try this again. Let me try something. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this one. I don't know anymore, bro. I don't know anymore. Okay, so rush hour. Where's the? Yeah, this is the coupling one. That one doesn't work. I have to fix that one. That's for sure. Okay, so these work. Let me just, yeah, but I don't really want to. Drive this SNG and couple it. Okay, let me try to couple this one. Okay, let me try this one then. If maybe this one works. I don't know. I regret what's gonna happen next. I have no idea if this is gonna work. This is gonna be hilarious if it doesn't. Okay, it didn't. What the fuck just going on with this game? Okay, so apparently there's something wrong with the uncoupling. I don't know if it's just broken or if I fucked something up. Anyway. Okay, then let's try coupling surface then. Do I have clearance to leave? I have. Okay, it's green. That's great, I got clearance to leave. I think coupling will work. Uncoupling is... oh my god, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. Oh, there's an intercity train. Here you can see it. Yeah, I'm overspeeding. I don't give a shit. Now I'm allowed to go to 40. Hello? Oh, I'm not even yet. Yeah, okay, now I am. So my uncoupling surfaces need a closer look at, because for some reason my train is literally flying into orbit the moment I want to uncouple them, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. I honestly have no idea what's going on with the uncoupling here. I might be overlooking something, because I do think being stuck inside of the roof of the train is a bug, but I don't think that the uncoupling is necessarily a bug. So maybe there's just something wrong with how I put it in. Maybe I had to change positions or something. I don't know. And there we go, 40 kilometers an hour. so coupling works. I've confirmed that. I mean, we haven't only confirmed that during this particular stream, but we also have confirmed that like 2 streams ago already that it works. But for some reason, the coupling needs some additional attention. I don't know, some more attention. I don't really know what the fuck's going on with that. I gotta run some more tests. So at least I got some valuable data right now. So I gotta fix service RN13 because it's not on the right track with overhead electricity wires. And uncoupling seems to be broken. And besides that, it should be fine. It's looking decent, looking good. Alright, so the train is always standing there, that's correct. I parked it there specifically. I just don't really like that it's standing in front of the signal, so probably I should also fix that. First let me couple this train, and then we'll see. Oh, this wasn't even the coupling service. Okay, this was just, this was the parking service. It was not necessarily the coupling service. Anyway, we've tested the coupling services before, so for sure they'll work. For sure this one will work. Let me just try out the other one that actually forces us to actually couple it together so we can basically ensure it's not the uncoupling, not just that it's not both the coupling and the uncoupling that's broken. So first we gotta wait for 50 seconds. Because we were a little bit too early. One, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Alright. Anyway, I'll believe it. I'll believe that the coupling stuff works because we have definitely... Okay, fine, I'll test it out. Whatever. I'll test it out. So... which one was the one we just did? This one. The 4 Groningen. We're not doing the coupling anymore. It's now happening at this. It's now happening. Let me start this one. Let me see if this has like a coupling objective in there. T Hoogveen. Hello, passengers. No, this is not this one. It's not that one. I know that I forgot which service it was. So these two are interconnected, that's for sure. And then, so we got this one. Sprinter 618. Oh, it's this one. Okay, yeah. Let me try. Let me check what time it arrives in Europa Park, and then we can just go there and spoof it and whatever. Alright, T. What time are we going to be in Europa Park? Stop, coupled to formation. Yeah, okay, so 2:58. Okay, let me go to Europa Park at 2:55. Then we can go there and we can actually take over the train and couple it. Europa Park, 2:58. $2.55. There we go. So in 3 minutes, it should arrive in Europa Park. Of course, platform free. Platform free. What am I doing? Huh? Where's it going? Huh? Sprinter to Europa Park? Did I fuck up again? Just a Sprinter to Groningen Europa Park. Okay, that is weird. So I see SPR 618 stops at Europa Park. Let me test this out. Let me test this out if it works. I don't know why it's not in here. Maybe it's because you need to ask for manual clearance from traffic control. I don't know why this is, but let's just have the train arrive here first, and then we can go ahead and maybe try to move it to Groningen. Right, bro? Hey, ma'am. You okay? He's trying to... Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. Anyway, let me have a look at the... Okay, so the train is here. It's about to move from the corner. So it should be here at any second now. Just really want to try out to see if I can couple the train. I really don't want to do another Zwolle service. Can we see it yet? No. I hate you. I cannot see my legs and that I can't jump for some reason. It's just annoying. Where is it? Train is coming to a close. Oh, I see it. I see it. You can see a train moving. Okay, let's go. Let's get a move on. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Can I press the button? Hello, ding dong. Hello. Why the elevator's not working in this station, but it is working in all the other ones? I don't understand. Okay, so train is arriving. Let me see if I can take over. I mean, as a matter of fact, I do know it works because it has been properly simulated. Do not board. I find this really interesting. Can I open the door or what? I want to open the door. There you go. Hey, what's up? I want to take over. Alright, so now can I load passengers? No, it doesn't say anything. It just still says do not board. But I really just think that this is just because... See, now people are actually boarding, so I just think this is just some stupid AI thing or something. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I just think this is some stupid AI bullshit. Parking noise. Oh, sorry. I just think this is pure game logic for some reason. I just think this whole do not board is just game logic. Okay. Yeah, proceed at restricted speed, so it does work. I just think because the AI may have some limitations concerning this that they did it like that. It should be like that. Alright, the light is blinking now. That means we are allowed to enter. So I've tested out the service for that train that is standing there. And that one works. I've also tested another shunting service inside of Zwolle that also works. I'm still kind of salty because I really wanted to do the shunting service 13 with you guys, but you know, if the train is parked on a track without electricity in the overhead wire, yeah, then what can we do, huh? Alright, there's a train. Driving over speed limit, are you okay? Okay, objective completed. Couple to formation. Alright. Unlock doors. Load passengers? Why would I load passengers? I would have to check. I have to check real quick. God damn it, not this scan. Okay, luckily it's not like this. Non-loading passengers, right? Yeah. This was supposed to be unload passengers. Okay, but at least we got this working, so that's good. So, alright, so this is something I gotta fix also, so I just really have to go through all of the services one more time and fix these. Uncoupling, I have no clue what's going on. Maybe that is why there's no singular mention of uncoupling in the entire game. I have no clue whatsoever. Anyway, alright guys, I was kind of planning to do another I was kind of planning to do another service to Asa, but truth be told, I'm really tired, and if you guys don't mind, I'm going to end the stream here for tonight. I would like to thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I got so much additional valuable insights of Sprinter S618. Probably just stop at Europa Park is because of the AI. However, it says load passengers instead of unload passengers. I wanted to say the AI was a bit too lenient, but then considering we're almost 1 minute delayed later down the road, I'm going to leave it as is. Sometimes we're stuck in train. I really tend to think this is a game issue, unfortunately. I have to check Maple, the shunting surface 13. Uncoupling is going through the roof. That's a definite fix that I need to take a look at. Maybe I have to set some positioning or something, and then I just sort of freak out. I don't know. Anyhow, guys, this has been episode 6 of Timetable Tracktest. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys looking out for me and always being here on the stream. I hope to be back with some more Timetable Tracktest in the future. Hopefully, when all of the Sprinter services have been completely finished. I really hope so. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get around to actually still working with the night intercity services. But for now, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Have a great remainder of your Friday night. I know I shall. And see you all in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.